gbogbo ọmọ kóòtù òjìrè jákèjádò àgbáláyé ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi ẹ tún jẹ́ ká jọ wo fídíò yìí ká tún lè ní update lórí bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí ìjàngbara lẹ́nu ọjọ́ bíi mẹ́ta yìí ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi kan ẹ̀ ń pè mí àrólé baba tẹ́ntẹ́ báwo ló ṣe ń lọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Biafra àti ẹ̀gbọ́n kankan mọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Simon Ekpa torí yín ni mo ṣe wá mú fídíò yìí wá kẹ́yìn náà lè mọ bó ṣe ń lọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Biafra ní pàápàá jùlọ lórí Simon Ekpa.
All right, again, Biafran, good morning of March 2026. The reason why I came in today is because there is a very misleading information out there in the public about our leader, Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of United States of Biafra. Very leading information by one of our brother, and I'll play his voice note where someone actually asked him via text about our leader, Simon Ekpa's appeal case. And if we don't trash some of these things, you know, it's going to bring issues, confusions, and kind of misleading information and all of that. So when I saw this, it was very imperative for me to come and clear the air, because some of these people think they know what they're saying, but they don't know what they're saying. The truth is that Biafra should not ever be misled. They shouldn't be misled at any point in time. If somebody asks you a question about Biafra and you don't know anything about anybody, Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Dr. Ngozi Orakwe, keep your mouth shut, or tell them you are going to dig up the information or make a research before you come back to address Biafrans. I respect him so much. I really respect this our brother so much. But how many of you knows this our brother? How many of you know him? He's a very great guy, very wonderful person. No disrespect. I don't have anything against him. But there's something he said that is very misleading. I'm going to play it for you. You will hear it yourself. Thank you.
We researched. We received emails. We sent mails. We made calls, only to find out that the government of Finland strong-armed Ekpa not to ever appeal that case. They threatened him to accepting the 6-year sentence. So I'm talking to you now. Since September last year, September, October, November. It was November that Ekpa was supposed to appeal. At least that was the deadline. Nothing. Have you ever seen somebody who accepted his sentence without appealing before in this life? There is nobody now. Nobody just accepts, sentence. People always appeal because that is a normal legal process. It doesn't cost anything. And it doesn't cost anything. But they threatened him. Maybe they told him if he goes on the appeal, they will increase the sentence or they will deport him. Something like that. So Ekpa had to play along, which is what I am suspecting. That is why you see he never ever appealed that case. He just accepted the judgment of the district court. And it's very, very painful. Very painful. And I know very well, very good day, Simon Ekpa will not do that. He will not do that. So the politics that played out that time, Simon Ekpa was surprised. He was confused because...
All right, dear friends, let me just stop it at this. He said a lot of things here. But the reason why, no disrespect to him, he's a great guy doing his job. But sometimes it's always good not to mislead the people you are leading, not to lie to your audience, because it's very, very important. And I will start by saying this. Number one, Simon Ekpa appeal case, when it came up, they gave him 3 months to appeal. The Finland court did not say Simon should not appeal. The Finland court, in that document, in which after our Prime Minister Shirad and Nigerian fraudulent payments to them to jail Simon Ekpa, remember that the district court said that Simon Ekpa has a right of appeal, so they can't throw away that. It is very impossible that in Europe, they will tell you after judgment that you should not appeal. Then If they say that, investigators will go and investigate them and then find out why they did that and get every one of them down. So it doesn't happen like that, like in this country. Number one, that information he gave via his platform is misleading, and they were all lies. Misleading and all lies. Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, appealed for his case. His case is coming up on August, sometimes around August, either 5th or 6th. I'm not actually good with the date now. I don't know the date. But sometimes around August, that is where his appeal case is going to be coming up. And Simon, our Prime Minister, will not say anything. It is the lawyer in which we have contracted. Those are the people who are going to now lay out the fireworks. So, my brother, let me tell you the simple truth. Every time you see people like this, they are always very quick to make money online. And it's not good. You don't come and mislead your audience, mislead the public just because you want to make money. It is not good. Everybody wants money, including me. But there are things you tell the public, I don't know. Or you tell them, well, we don't know what is going on. But you now make everybody seem as if we don't know what we're telling our brothers and sisters. We don't know what we're telling our audience. That Simon Ekpa, you see these conflicting issues everywhere, that our Prime Minister did not appeal. It can, even in Nigeria, the life sentence that they gave to Mazi Nnamdi, they gave him option to appeal. It can never happen anywhere in the world that after a lawyer and judge sat down and decided on your case, that it is impossible, when there is no, if it's not a murder case that they caught you, that you unalive somebody in front of a judge. Even when you unalive someone in front of a judge, the judge will ask the defendant, or rather the prosecutor, to prove his case. Even when the judge sees you unalive somebody now, the judge will walk away. Now, when you bring that person to that same judge's, court, if it's a country that is working, the judge will say, okay, I saw him with my 2 eyes, but prove your case. Prove your case. Then, if you are not able to prove your case, they will keep adjoining. After adjoining, and the judge say, okay, since you are not able to prove your case, the person, remember, the judge saw this man take a life. The judge will say, okay, since you are not able to prove your case, this case is dismissed. But the judge will put clause that there is option for appeal. If you feel that my judgment is not good, go and meet the Supreme Court or the highest court in the land. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for this, our brother to come and start saying that Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, they did not allow him. Finland did not allow him. We know Finland has done their madness. They have done their charade. They have colluded with a country that is unaliving their citizens, which is Nigeria. And up till then, Finland has never said a word. Even with what Trump is doing in Nigeria, they've not said a word. But Finland is not so stupid. It's not that stupid to tell Simon not to appeal. So we, the United States of Biafra, in quotes, has appealed for Simon Ekpa's case, in which is coming up on what is it called now? August 2026. So I don't know where this young man got this information from. I don't know why people mislead our people every single time. This information was flying out. In fact, when I saw it, because I'm having a training. I'm having a training that I have to be very focused, because after that training, I'm going for exam on the 21st of this month, which is on a Saturday. Okay. So that's why that's why I don't come online for some time. But it is very painful when I see things like this. That our Prime Minister did not. They didn't allow him to appeal his case. That's wrong. That's totally wrong. That's deceptive. That is lying to the public. That is deceiving Biafrans. And somebody asked him, instead of him to tell the person, I'm not sure about whether he got this thing or not. Even the fallback people tell you that, oh, we are the one that made it possible for Simon to have his appeal. Oh, whereas he was United States of Biafra, Dr. Masanga, and everybody brought up. In fact, I don't want to say some certain things here, but Simon's appeal is ongoing. there are lawyers, standby lawyers, to stand on that appeal. And they will collapse that judgment of the appellate court. They will collapse that judgment in appeal court. And if appeal fails, they move to Supreme Court. It's not going to fail because there was never evidence against Simon. Appeal court will do justice to Simon Ekpa's case. So, Biafrans, I'm using this opportunity to beg every one of you, do not listen to this thing that this guy said here. It's rubbish. Everything he said there is nonsense about Simon. Very, very stupid. No disrespect. I don't know him. He's not fighting. He doesn't have the same ideology as I do. But things have to be spelled out. Biafrans are very emotional. We are very emotional. We love our leaders, and we cannot allow people to come and rubbish them like this. No, we can't. No. Even our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, will come and tell you that this is what has happened after the appeal, after we appealed the case of Prime Minister. There are so many things that happened. Deputy Prime Minister visited our leader some months ago, ending of last month. I'm not going to detail us about that. So his appeal case is fast approaching, and Nigeria knows it. So anybody that is telling you that he never appealed is fraud, is a lie from the pit of hell, and it's misleading. Very, very misleading information. I'm telling you, take this to the bank. Very misleading. I have never come here to lie to Biafrans or tell you what is not. Never. We know what Biafra, we know what Nigerian government did. We know what Bianca Olowu did. All the letters that Bianca submitted through Ogechukwu Nkeri, all the letters they submitted through, what is this useless guy's name? Sonia Akparawa. All the letters Vam submitted, they went, they colluded, they came together to destroy Simon. We have everything at hand, and they are going to provide it in court. So, Biafrans, don't be worried about this. Not just discard this particular information that this guy brought out. It's rubbish, pure nonsense. I'm in Europe. I know what is going on. I'm not in Nigeria. There are things that you will ask me about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now in Sokoto prison. I don't know. I will tell you I don't know. In fact, I don't know the last time anybody visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know his court date. Even the zoo gave him opportunity. How much more Finland? That is what you're going to be thinking. Even the zoo would have said, okay, you have no cause to appeal. Because there are some people, when they say, oh, we saw you, you bite a lot of people, you bite 260, we saw you with our eyes. And the prosecutor was able to prove that case. That, oh, this person bite 2 people or 3 people or even 1 person. They will give you life sentence without any possibility of appeal. That is, they will write it there. You can't appeal that case. The judge, any judge that sees that case is dead on arrival. They will tell you, no, we can't appeal this case because the judge wrote it there via your conviction. Except there is a forensic analysis or investigation that went on your matter, and they dug up that accusation that they wrongly accused you was false. And there is evidence to prove. That is when a lawyer, without even letting you know, will go and challenge it in court that they should give you right to appeal. But Prime Minister's own didn't get to that. The moment after that judgment, there was his right must be given to him. His right was given to him. They told him, you have 90 days to appeal. Chicken. So we appealed, he has appealed. We appealed and he has appealed. So anybody telling you that Prime Minister Simon did not appeal is a liar. Misleading. Disregard that information. It is not true. Again, I have given, I'm not going to say anything about this person now because I gave him the whole of this month to prove how Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Pharmacist Dayan, try to extradite Simon Ekpa. And that is Ugo 247. I've given him this month to come and explain to Biafrans on the information he has to tell us a way forward on how Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Pharmacist Dayan, try to extradite Simon. And if he doesn't, this month, I will pieces him on this internet. I've given him the whole of this month. I saw the foolish and hopeless message he passed out yesterday. He was going around the corners, turning around, going from A to Z. He didn't say anything. He made 1 hour video. I didn't understand what he said there. He will bring pharmacist Diane and say, oh, why ya Jolonjo? He will bring this and say, oh, Gunabade. Please, all I'm asking Ugo 247 is to prove to Biafrans. Because if you say that you are fighting a just cause, if you say that you are fighting our freedom, if you say that you are a real person, a truthful person, how can you see your brothers going to drown in the sea, and you know that the road that these your brothers are following is wrong, and you kept quiet? You are evil. Tell it to us. Tell us that this is how you got the leaked message. Tell us how you got the information, so that we will stop to follow Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, so that we will stop anything concerning pharmacist Diane. We destroy it. I will be the first person to come and scatter it. I have that power. And he started mentioning people's name that I told you he was going to mention. If Ugo 247, mark my words, this month does not tell us the evidences he's got on Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and pharmacist Diane, I'm not going to say much about him. But I have given him all this month. I respect him a lot. He's my friend. He's my uncle. I should call him that. I should put him in that position of my uncle, because everything I called him to ask of him, he never denied it. He never and never said no to me. Even how to use my, what is it called now? YouTube page. Ugo 247 taught me how to use my YouTube page. Ugo 247 taught me everything I know about YouTube today. Now, this is my YouTube page. I have to show you guys this. It was Ugo 247 that made it possible. This is my, guys, this is, I don't know, this is my YouTube page. Okay? So, it was Ugo 247 that taught me how to create this. I don't know, you guys cannot see it, right? Okay, this is it now. Now, wanting to make people like us believe that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is not fighting for the freedom of Biafrans. You have to prove it to Biafrans. And coming to tell us that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is the reason why Simon is in prison, you have to prove it. Coming to tell us that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and pharmacist Diane is the reason why they almost extradited Simon Ekpa, you have to prove it to Biafrans. You cannot be saying different things at every point in time. You have to stand on your prom line. And I have always told Biafrans that anytime I discover that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is fraud, I will be the first person to tear her into two. Ugo 247 is making me to understand that even the rich also cries. Even that pastors can be derailed. So please, our brother, Ugo 247, you will prove to me, to Biafrans, how this came about. I respect you. After this month, on the 31st of this month, you don't prove anything. There is no reasonable evidence of yours flying on the internet space about Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and the secret meeting she had with pharmacist Diane to extradite Simon Njoko. I will trash you in the bin, and I will tear you into two on this platform. Because it is very bad that now we fight ourselves. It is very bad that we Igbos come on social media and lie and fight ourselves just because of the love of money. Just because you did not get what you are looking for. But until then, I will keep quiet. I'm not going to say more than this, so that they won't say I'm being biased or I'm being disrespectful. Ugo 247 must prove to us how he came about this information. And Biafra, remember, Simon Ekpa, our prime minister's case is coming up sometimes either 5th or 6th August this year, 2026. He has appealed his case. Simon's case has been appealed. So please, we're going to see to that to the end. So thank you so much. This is the information I came to tell us, that please disregard that information. Disregard it completely. It is false, fraudulent, and it is a lie. I respect that our brother so much, but please disregard this broadcast that he did some days ago. It is wrong. evil and misleading indeed. Thank you so much, Biafrans. I love you guys. I have to go because I'm going for a training. If not, I would have been here till evening. Thank you so much. May God bless you guys from here. I'll see you guys some other time, and have a very happy weekend ahead. Thank you.
Good evening, fellow Biafrans all over the world, especially those Biafrans in Enugu State. It is time for every Biafran in Enugu State to understand the criminality of Peter Mba, the illegitimate governor of Enugu State. On the month of June, Peter Mba received 5 billion naira for federal allocation. 17 local government of Enugu State received 5.1 billion. I want Enugu people who are on the street singing for Peter Mba to ask him, what did he do with this money allocated to Enugu State since June? In the month of July, Peter Mba received 11 billion naira state federal allocation. The 17 local government in Enugu State received 17 billion naira. I want Enugu State, those Nigerians in Enugu, those that is going to vote against Biafra referendum in Enugu, those non-entities, ignorant buffoons that I saw singing and beating Ogene music for Peter Mba on the street of Enugu, I want you people to ask them, can they give account, just one single account of what Peter Mba has done with this money I have mentioned from the month of June and month of July? There is no single project. There is not even clearing the dirty looking Enugu State. Just look at how dilapidated the street looks. Look at the market where Peter Mba is losing 10 billion every Monday. It looks like pig farm. So I want some of you who are ignorant and fools, who don't understand that we are fighting for your future and for your freedom, to liberate you from people like Peter Mba. Ask him, what did he do with June allocation of 5 billion naira and the 5.1 billion to 17 local governments in Enugu State? What did he do to July allocation of 11 billion naira and the 17 billion naira to all 17 local governments? If you can bring one project Peter Mba has done, I will know that you people are sensible. But he used it at home to deceive you, while he is stealing and milking you, destroying your future. Support Biafra so that we can put to an end to irredentist people like Peter Mba, criminals and wife snatchers like Peter Mba, to an end, so that you can have good road, good hospital, good school, and jobs. Thank you.
You dey find real Yoruba gist, culture, truth, and vibes. Now here they. Arole Baba Media. No dollar. Subscribe. Sharp, sharp.